Morning guys, bright and early Thursday morning, 6:20. I'm in my office room I guess with my coffee and yeah, I have quite a lot to catch you guys up on since I signed off last night, or rather since Layla signed off last night. I was a bit impatient, so I applied it and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. It looks really fun. I haven't washed it yet, it was quite late last night when I finished, but yeah, like it's spun up really nicely and really even. I mean, there's still some thick and thin bits, but pre-washing is pretty much all fingering weight, with a few bits where it's a bit thinner lace weight and a few bits where it's a little bit thicker, more like a sport weight. So I'm really chuffed with this. So it needs a bit of a soak, but if I open it up you can see there's one little twist in it, which isn't too bad, and you can see here how it's kind of going to stripe. So for the most part it's barber poled and a bit where you know where the two colours overlap, but then there are sections like here where you can see the brown and the cream have like lined up, and actually I don't know how I managed to do it, but I almost had exactly the same amount on each bobbin. When I finished and one bobbin, there was only literally maybe a couple of meters of singles left on the other bobbin. So I just did an Andean applying bracelet and applied the rest straight onto the same bobbin, onto the same skein, so it's just one big skein. I've got 410 yards and 375 meters out of it so far pre-washed, so I'll probably lose a little bit on that, but that's pretty good. I'm really happy with that. And it seems the majority of you voted for the green fibre next, which I totally agree with. I was very much leaning towards that oatmeal BFL, but I did have some drama with my spinning wheel last night. So as I was plying, and I didn't realise, but my tension band was getting really thin. The cord was like wearing quite thin. And as I was plying last night it snapped, and then because I was I was treadling quite fast, the spring got pulled up onto the bobbin essentially, and it kind of got jammed, so the spring got really pulled out of shape. See that there? Thankfully Perry came in and helped me out, and I was so close to finishing spinning applying the fibre as well. I was just like, I didn't want to just leave it like that on the wheel. So Perry came in and he had some like long nose needle pliers, needle nose pliers, and he was able to get it back onto the wheel in some way that looks, you know, basically it held together long enough for me to be able to finish applying. I'm not sure how long it's gonna last, let's be honest. So I was online quickly trying to find replacement springs, and I ordered some last night, which should hopefully get here in a few days. It's coming from a UK seller, so hopefully it won't take too long. But yeah, fingers crossed. So I can't, or rather I won't be using the wheel all that much for the next couple of days, just because that spring's not going to hold for very long. So I don't want to overdo it and damage it even more. I did do a bit of knitting yesterday, but it was all work related knitting, so it's not stuff I could show you. It was design stuff. So hopefully I'll have a little bit more non-design stuff that I can show you. So I woke up a little bit early this morning, but it's okay. We are going to watch some Teletubbies. Should we watch some Teletubbies? Yeah? You like Teletubbies, don't you? Okay, this has kind of become a little thing.
One. Go. 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, who have you found? Who's that?
Hello.
So once again, it's been a couple of hours since I've last checked in. I've been trying to crack on with some work, done some admin-y stuff. I'm actually doing a Christmas swap package with a fellow podcaster and friend, and yes, I just finished wrapping up her Christmas presents and bunged them in the envelope. I was actually just putting them all in the mailer originally, and I was writing her card, and I was just like, oh, I should probably wrap these. So I wrapped them. So it'll be up to her to decide whether or not she wants to open them before Christmas or on Christmas Day. And yes, I wanted to give her the option to keep it a surprise if she wanted it to be a surprise. Yeah, so other than that, what do I need to do today? So since my spinning wheel is somewhat out of action for a while, like I mentioned earlier, the spring kind of broke on it. It's still usable and I can use it with the slightly broken spring, but I'm a bit worried about like it just popping out again because it's not super secure. So I'm gonna leave that alone for a while. I'm gonna use my downtime in between work stuff to work on some design projects, try and get Layla's sock finished up, and I'm gonna write up a couple of patterns today. I've got a few other admin-y stuff to do. I've got quite a bit to do. I'm looking forward to my day with Layla tomorrow, to be honest. I think by the time I get to Thursday in the week and she's been at nursery for 3 days, or third day, I've started to really miss her. And so yeah, I'm really looking forward to our day tomorrow. And oh, and I would like to get my hot water bottle cover started. So this is the hot water bottle that I've got. And yeah, so I'm probably gonna start that today as well. And I'll show you how I do that. Right now, I need to actually go get my handspun out the sink and hang it up to dry. So this is what it looks like now. Really love how it's turned out. So you can see how it's, so you can sort of see the stripes in there, the different colours, how they've lined up. So some places the white's lined up, the brown's lined up occasionally, a bit more there. Okay, so I thought I would take some time today to organise my yarn stash situation, add my fibre to my stash, and sort of show you guys how I'm organising things. Because I've had a few questions about that when we first moved in, and thought now's a good time to show you. Okay, I'll talk you through my stash organisation in a second, but here we have, this is the Rolex I spun recently, which I'm planning on holding with, not holding double with, but split knitting up with this skein of Goosey fibres on her MCN base in the City Spires colourway for something for Layla for her birthday, I think. And I have these Primrose Yarn Company scraps, which I knit that waffle cowl out of, and I want to knit another version, so I'm taking these downstairs to play around and experiment with. Then here I have laid out all 12 pairs of socks for this year's sock club, which was really exciting to do. So we have here the Restverber socks, the Warm and Cozy, Warm and Snug socks, the Derivé socks, Nestled socks, Vagary socks, Huggle socks, Coddy Womple socks, Cocoon socks, and then we've got Fernwear socks, Snuggery, Trouvaille, and Bundled Up. So there we go, all 12 of them are there. This bag is where all those socks were, and I can't show you what's inside it because this next year's sock club socks are in there. And this bag of this Wool & Vine Yarns tote bag is full of gift knits gift knit socks, which I need to go through and allocate who's getting what pair of socks, because on Saturday I'm seeing some of my friends, so I need to get some socks ready to take with me. And as for my stash organisation, this is what I've come up with. Ignore the bags on top, I need to put those away at some point. So that first top shelf is all fingering weight yarn. For the most part, most of these will probably become socks. And yeah, I've kind of earmarked the ones on this side for specific men in my life, and there's ones on this side which are earmarked to be for me, and the ones in the middle can kind of go either way. And then down here, you know what, I'm just open these doors, might be much easier for you guys to see what I'm on about. So there we go, it's the top shelf. And then the second shelf here, we have my handspun corner. So these longer skeins are not by me, these are by my friend Sarah, who's a very amazing spinner. And then these ones here, these shorter skeins, are my handspun. I need to get myself a longer niddy noddy at some point, or make one. And this is that handspun skein that Gaynor sent me. She messaged me the other day to say she didn't mind if I mentioned her. She sent me some lovely fibres to play around with, and she sent me a sample skein which I spun up the rest of the bat. Is that? Then on this side we have the heavier weights of yarn in my stash. I really don't have a lot of heavier weights. I have these 5 skeins here are sport weight, then I have this DK, and then these 5 here are DK, and then these 2 are worsted, which was that knit crate yarn I most recently got. And then this bottom shelf is all my fibre, which is starting to amass quite rapidly. So yeah, it's exciting stuff. Looking forward to working my way through those. Then on this side it's somewhat less exciting. So on top I have that little basket there, it's full of Primrose Yarn Company minis. It was one of her grab bag, like 30 minis in a bag kits, which is for a design for next year. Then we have my little basket of scraps and leftovers from any socks that I've knit, mostly from this year. Then we have, this is my granny stripe blanket, which I have not touched in probably over a year now. It's been sat in that bag for a while. Then that project bag up there actually has other project bags, just empty ones. I have some leftovers up here which are big enough to, you know, it's just a little bit too much to just throw into a scrap bin. I'll probably use some of those for heels and toes or something. Then over here we have my to be designed with pile, like designs to happen at some point. And just boxes like paperwork, odds and ends, bits and notions and stuff. And then my ball winder and Swifter on top there. Usually I'll have them in one of the shelves here, but I've been winding stuff randomly every now and again. It's just easier to have them out. So that's how my stash organisation is going right now. I've kind of just rejigged it a bit now whilst I was tidying up and organising. Right, so I've had my lunch. I've managed to finally draft that shawl pattern on Ravelry to be published tomorrow. I am working on this little hot water bottle cover. It's a nice snug fit. It's got a bit of negative ease, which I wanted. I didn't want it to be too loose on the hot water bottle. I'll show you what that looks like on in a bit. I think I had a clip just a minute ago. And then I need to, where is it? That Blue and Vine Yarns tote bag has all the gift socks in it, so I need to go through that and sort out the socks I'm going to be giving my friends as Christmas presents this year, because I'm seeing them in a couple of days. And yeah, I need to get that sorted and wrapped and packaged up. Alright, so time to sort out these socks. Some of these were actually knit last year. They're still in my gift pile. These were knit last year. I'm pretty sure this was knit last year as well. So there you go. whilst I might not be able to necessarily spin this straight away on my wheel right now, I did get a notification that new springs are on their way, so fingers crossed they'll get here soon. But I figured in the meantime, I can prep the fibre, I can get it ready. So, I'd seen this tip about prepping when you're prepping your roving for spinning, and when you're stripping your fibre down to strips or whatever, however you want to do it, to keep everything neat and tidy, to basically turn it into your strips into little crochet chains. So I can't remember which podcast it was. I think it was the Tiny Fibre Studio podcast. I think it was hers. Anyway, so that's what I've just been doing, and I just thought I'd show you. So I just made a slip knot and then pulling the yarn through and grabbing another bit, so yarn, fibre through, and then creating a loop and grabbing some more, pulling it through. Kind of, you're literally just making a crochet chain. So if you've done finger crochet, I've never done this before, I only just started doing it for this prep situation. I thought I would show you what this looks like. Doesn't have to be neat or perfect, it's just a way of storing fibre without it getting into a tangled mess. And I don't do it tight either. And then to wind it up, I just wrap it around 2 fingers, because I find this gives nicest, sort of neatest little ball, and then with the little end bit, pop that through. All I did was I made sure I wound, I crocheted up or chained up each length of fibre in the same direction, starting on the same side, ending at the same side, so all of them will start spinning at the same bit, and I'll show you what it looks like. There you go, 8 little nests of braided fibre ready to go, and this makes it just a lot easier for me to be able to weigh them out, so I can get even fibre amounts on each bobbin, and also just for storing them, they're not going to get into a tangled mess, they're not going to get all fuzzed up, and yeah, ready to go. Alright, so my hot water bottle cover is now done. You can see that's in there. I've got a little flap to go over the top, and yeah, I love how this has turned out. I actually think the striping is really fun. I only have a couple of little nuggets left. I did actually pop around here, I cut the purple and rejoined the yarn to get to this like more fuchsia colour, because I realised I was going to finish without having gotten to this colour at the end, and I really wanted to have some of this in it as well. And this is what's left of the 2-ply. I'm not too worried about not having this end bit in there, because there is a lot of green in this already, in this cover. The hot water bottle is empty, but I have kind of like blew some air into it to kind of make it puff out a bit, and I think what I will do is I will actually block this on the hot water bottle cover, because it's a nice snug fit. And I think this was the perfect project for this yarn, because it is very, like, you see the thin bits and the thicker bits, and it's really overspun in some places and really underspun in others. I'm trying to find, there was one bit that was really underspun and puffy, like up here, you can see that there, the little puffy stitches. But I think it's perfect as a hot water bottle cover. It's a practical item, something that needed a cover. I can feel like it's really tight, coily, hand-spunny bits there. You know, it needed a cover. It's very practical, and I still actually get to really enjoy and use something with my hand spun in it. Anyway, I got to get ready to go get Layla. Every day, I try to leave on time, and every day I always seem to be rushing out the door. Oh, is Panda doing it? Oh, well done, Panda, and well done, Layla. Oh, good job, Panda. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
She was eating raisins. And then suddenly decided it was advent calendar. Oh, and you want the sock one as well? Someone has learnt quick what's going on, haven't you? You've clocked on quick. It's up here. Can you go put it back? Good job, Layla. Now we're gonna get the other one. Okay. Do you want the other one? Oh, you want the sock one? Alright, let's find number 6. Ah, there it is. Ooh. Yeah, go on, go see what's in there. Go on, what's on it? Can you shake it out? Well, you gotta turn it upside down and then shake it. What's in that one? Here. Hold it from here. And shake. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, yeah, Mum's gonna hang that back up. Yeah? Can you open it? Oh, someone's learning quick. No longer need Mummy's help. Oh, you got it. Good job. What's over there? Oh, is that Mummy's? That's Mummy's old teddy. Yeah. Oh. Oh, is she at the seesaw? Is that a horsey? Seesaw? Okay. Is that apple? Yeah, well done. You want an apple? Well done. It's a cat. Yeah. What's this one? It's a doggy. What else we got? We got here. What's this one?
Yay.
What does the sheep say? Whoa, what's this one? Layla loves this. Is that sweet corn? Yeah, sweet corn. Well done. Oh wow. What's going on TV? Are you dancing with Teddy? Yeah. Can you give Teddy a cuddle? Oh, can you give Teddy a kiss? Can you give Teddy a kiss? Oh, good girl. Can I have a cuddle? Yeah. Can I have a hug? Oh, thank you, Nugget. Yeah, we're gonna tidy up. Good job. Mummy will help you. Whoop.
What?
Yay! Are we all done? We've got all the pieces? Good job. Let's zippity that up. Can you go put it away? Yeah. Oh, good job, Nugget.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. So we're gonna, gradually mix in water to make a soft dough. Okay, yeah. You know what we're gonna do, little one? Yeah. Where's the sieve? Where's the sieve? It's in here, isn't it? Careful. Where's Mummy put the sieve?
It should be in there.
It is. Ooh. Now what do we do with the sieve? Put it over here. Ooh, sorry, you just grab a spoon. I'd rather have the other type of spoon.
Oh, good.
Thank you. Okay, now get hold of the spoon. Wow. Yeah. You know what oh no, you do this. Look, you do that.
What?
What? See, Daddy has to mix. And then you can add more.
Why? Why?
Yeah, can you put more in? More? Okay, the whole lot, alright. Exactly what the recipe says. A little better. Nugget likes to go against convention. She read the recipe and she goes, I could do it better. Daddy's going to clean the kitchen when you go to bed. There's going to be flour everywhere. Yeah, you want to knead? Go on, knead. Yeah? Yeah, go on, put your back into it. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to flip it over. Good work. Yeah, can Daddy keep going? So you do this, you use your wrists. Like that, yeah. Oh, okay. Maybe not your pajamas, but... Okay. Yeah.
Right, that's it for today. I think I'm going to sign out now, and I will see you guys tomorrow.